Roblox. Attention all fans. Attention all fans. Attention all fans. If you're unaware, if you're not part of the hip hop community, a fan is an acronym that stands for Freaky Ass Ninja. A freaky ass ninja. Some examples would be Kendrick argues Drake. We got to get more evidence on it. He does look a little weird, you know, but we got to get more evidence on that. But Kendrick could argue that. Some would argue Dr. Disrespect. We have enough evidence on that. He admitted to it. Josh Giddey, EDP. Those are freaky ass ninjas, okay? Now that we have a Diddy. Yes, Diddy, the baby oil assassin. Now that we have an understanding of that, we got a report that claims Roblox inflated user numbers and downplayed PDF file presence in their game servers to investors. Let me read that back. They inflated user numbers and downplayed PDF file numbers on their servers to their investors. Let's read along. The original story, then we're going to go up because there's an update right here. A new report from research firm Hindenburg Research claims Roblox is lying about player metrics for its game and gives more details on its previous alleged issues regarding child safety on the platform. The report investigates unethical business and financial reportings and accounting irregulatory. I can't pronounce that shit. Since its founding in 2017, the firm has consistently exposed alleged fraud and corruption, and its findings have been used in financial crime cases. Yo, shout out to Sauce with the sub. Appreciate it. Roblox has continuously operated at a loss for several quarters, which is crazy because it's a publicly traded company right now. And this Hindenburg noted that Roblox core US market may soon saturate. As such, it believes Roblox has posted pumped up user metrics to present a stronger image and boost its stocks. The firm claims the developer has two separate sets of books that count users and consistently overstate the amount of players on its platforms by 25 to 43% and engagement hours by 100%. So let's say they really average, I don't know, 100,000 players a night. If we add an extra 25%, they're saying it's 125 or 143%. The number might be bigger. And then they're also adding how many hours these people are playing, which is interesting because if we take a look, let's see, most played games on console. What's this month? Let's do September because it's October. September 2024. Isn't Roblox always at the top? What website was it? We could do Xbox most played games. Let's see. Yo, shout out to Woo with the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, Roblox is #3 most played game right now on Xbox. And on PlayStation, it's consistently in the top 5 as well. That's interesting for two reasons. Niggas bought next-gen consoles to play games with shitty graphics. And the fact that it's that high. Like I said, y'all niggas love live service games. So to hear that they are potentially pumping their numbers up when these are official Microsoft charts right here, the numbers, we don't have exact numbers, but we do know this is one of the top played games. I wonder, what are they pumping it up to? You heard of this new game show, The Anonymous? It's on the USA. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. This indicates players are making multiple accounts that are counted as multiple users instead of a single individual. For example, Roblox may use people when referring to daily active users, which Hindenburg notes it can imply each DUA is a unique person. But in SEE filings, the DUAs are called for not to measure of a unique individuals accessing Roblox, and said such investor metrics are not independently verified. Ah, okay. So they're inflating their numbers by counting people. They can probably see your IP address, and they don't care that they see an account on the same IP address, like multiple accounts. They're counting it as, like, let's say that's one person with 3 accounts on the same IP address. They're probably counting all 3 instead of 1. A former Roblox employee further backed up those claims by revealing players may create multiple accounts for different games or to avoid their main being compromised. Roblox acknowledged this in a 2023 SE filing, saying it cannot accurately estimate potential duplicate users. Other ex-staff argued that Roblox can track users with alternate accounts. However, they alleged the finance group effectively shut down the data team's more accurate reporting to post their own numbers to investors. They hire their own reporting groups to own the pipeline to report and calculate these numbers. Oh, so they're paid off. I want to hear about the PDF shit, though. More of Roblox's belittled issues are coming to light. Hindenburg also investigated claims of sexually explicit material on Roblox that is easily accessible to children, sometimes with the explicit intent of luring minors into abusive situations. An example being the Ice Spice server, right? Why the fuck is that on Roblox? Munch World? That ain't niggas like 10 on that shit? Ice Spice Munch server. Ice Spice Munch. Let's see. Roblox. You said what? No, that's a thing for real. The official Ice Spice Roblox game is weird. Where's the trailer at? The Munchland. Oh, it's called Munchland. Roblox Munchland. See, people are making videos about it. Ice Spice Munchland. Here, let's watch this 49-second clip. Shout out to the 700 people we got here. You don't think it's like grown-ass men in here doing weird shit? Just hanging out in Munchland, twerking and shit? Like, there was a trailer for this shit, too. Where the fuck was it at? I saw the Church of Nicki Minaj server on Roblox. What? They got the Oblox server, too?
Ice never made this. But no, Ice Spice is a true supporter of exclusive
trying to go to
baddie
Munchland.
merch. Be back, man. So is this supposed to make fun of New York on purpose? Because I know.
I don't know, man. Just stuff like that is kind of weird, like on a kid's game, but whatever. A server called Munchland is a kid's game is crazy. It is on a kid's game. This is supposed to be an E-rated game. It's almost like the Roblox people don't know what Munch means, or they didn't give a fuck because they just like that a celebrity came onto their platform and built something on their servers that'll potentially bring new eyeballs into the game. Roblox is allegedly home to PDF files looking to take advantage of younger players. It is reportedly being a long-standing issue for years and has sparked concern over child safety. Yet I'm an asshole when I sit on the stream and I talk about it. What are the top 5 games that harbor PDF files? Roblox, Minecraft, Pokemon, Sonic, Smash Bros. This is not what I feel. These are facts. Does that mean everybody who plays those games is not a PDF file? No. And if you think that way, I'm going to question you. There's no reason to take offense to it because I like Pokemon. I like Sonic. I've never fucked with Minecraft, but I like some. I love Smash Bros. It does not make you a PDF. That's not what I'm saying. So if you get mad, we might need to investigate you. The trifecta. It's just a fact. For some reason, these games do attract weirdos. And if you have nieces and nephews, if you have sons and daughters, you need to keep an eye on them if they're playing Roblox. That's all I'm saying. Earlier this year, a Bloomberg report claims staff became more vocal to leadership about these concerns after plans to address the issues were allegedly turned down. However, Roblox Corp disputed the report and stressed players have a safe and positive experience of Roblox every single day. Hindenburg's research reiterated scores of abuse and child safety scandals on Roblox that have been previously reported over the years. Those stories have included young players participating in sex games on the platform, being solicited for or sent sexual content, and sexual videos made in-game. What the fuck? Sorry, I gotta email. They haven't what because you call it like when it's like a sexual text, you call it sexting. What do you call it in Roblox? Like Roblox? That's gross, nigga. What the fuck? This firm created several new Roblox accounts of different ages to determine if the platform's improved its safety measures. It claims there is still no upfront screening to avoid making accounts named after specific sexual predators, and then 900 players had usernames referencing or inspired by Jeffrey Epstein. That's nasty. Yeah, you gotta get a hold of that. That is nasty. Further, it's alleged that in-game chat rooms have no age restrictions, and nearly 40 Roblox groups had members openly soliciting sexual favors and trading CP. Okay. Moderation teams allegedly took action against some groups, but they were not fully banned from the platform. Like, there is no moderation on this shit, because I remember I told my mom about this shit like years ago when I have a little sister that's 20 years younger than me. As my parents, I don't know. But when she was, I want to say like 12, I think at the time, she was like heavy on Roblox. And I remember she was on the laptop when I was at my parents' house. And like, I heard some voices come out the laptop. I said, I told myself, who the fuck is you talking to? I don't know. And I turned to my mother. I said, you know who she talking to? And she's like, oh, we monitor. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you know, it's some weirdos on that bitch, right? It's some weirdos on that shit. Let me see that snatch. Let me see who you talking to, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You said fire video that I made. I appreciate it. Watch your younglings. Watch your younglings on this shit. Using an account made for a 9-year-old, Hindenburg alleges it could access several player-made games that had no age restrictions, meaning young players, which makes up 21% of the community, could easily access them. The firm further alleges several instances of entering those aforementioned chat rooms and witnessing users solicit. All right, this is getting weird. Hindenburg deemed Roblox safety settings ineffective and that it was possible for users to get around parental controls through making their own or creating an alternate account without those restrictions. I think they just have to be aware of their platform. Like, you can't have the Munch server on a game that's for kids. Like, that's weird. It is. It's supposed to be an E-rated game. Even I'm not gonna lie, even the O-Block server, that shit is weird, bro. Thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna keep an eye on who my nephew be playing with. Man, I'm highlighting this article to just kind of reiterate, pay attention to what your younglings around you is doing. The internet, it makes it easy to access everybody. All facts, I caught my daughter in those rooms and uninstalled that game immediately. What you need to be talking to a child for? Shit is fucking weird. This is making my stomach turn. Niggas is nasty. Let's move on to something more lighthearted. Nintendo has finally announced a new piece of hardware. Are we finally about to get our first look at the Nintendo Switch 2? No. The new piece of hardware they announced is an alarm clock. Nintendo has announced the Alarmo, a $100 alarm clock that plays music and sounds from various Mario, Zelda, and Splatoon games. Why Splatoon? Yo, Nintendo. If I had to argue, Nintendo had like a industry plant game, like, you know how PlayStation has Horizon, that's their industry plant. I feel like Splatoon is like Nintendo's industry plant game. They are trying so hard to make everybody like this. And I know there are people out there that like Splatoon. I know, but it is a niche community. Like, it's just not Mario. It shouldn't be in the conversation of Mario and Zelda. Splatoon. Could you put Kirby there, Donkey Kong, something to Star Fox? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? The average nigga is not trying to play a game with a squid kid running around. I'm good off that. The alarm can track your movement to make noises until you leave your bed. So it's going to annoy you till you wake up. Yo, shout out to Sire with the sub. Appreciate it. Is it a cop? I don't know. Let's take a look at the trailer. Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, what was that? What was that? USB cable included. AC adapter sold separately. They're charging $100 for a digital clock that doesn't come with a charger.
Oh, do you hear that? The alarm is going off. But Alarmo doesn't just play.
There's a longer trailer on YouTube. Oh, bet. All right, let's go on YouTube because I want to see all the features. What am I getting for $100? Alarmo. Nintendo. This bitch better smack me awake for $100. Oh, this shit. What the fuck? A 4-minute trailer.
This is Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, an interactive alarm clock that's out of the ordinary.
It's like something you can buy off Alibaba.
Let's see what it's like to wake up with
Using
Alarmo.
black people to market as usual. You know it. It'd always be the same looking black people too.
Oh,
The super clean cut black guy or the curly hair black girl.
do you hear that? The alarm is going off. But Alarmo doesn't just play music to start your day. That's right. It responds to your body's movement with game sounds. Like here, with the sound of coins from Super Mario Odyssey.
How does it know I'm moving?
Or here, with the sound of ink splats from Splatoon 3.
Not gonna lie, this shit would work if it sounds annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit does sound annoying like it would work. It's just like the price is $100 though.
here from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Is it gonna get updates?
The music combines with sound effects created by your movement, so you can start the day feeling like you're in the kingdom of Hyrule.
Okay, but what about... this only works based off of what time you programmed it, right? This doesn't, because like I know I be moving around in my sleep, and I talk in my sleep sometimes too. Would this wake me up?
And when you get out of bed, oh, a fanfare plays and the alarm comes to an end.
Should sell a CPAP machine. Yo, chill.
You see, Alarmo detects movement with its motion sensor. And responds to your actions with sounds.
I hear Aki snoring.
When you get out of bed, Alarmo stops automatically without you needing to touch it. Keep in mind, though, the alarm will get more intense.
I'm calling it right now. There will be, either it's baked in right now, or there will be a firmware update for this alarm that's going to be compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe even the Switch, but most likely the Switch 2. Where like you're playing, if you connect your Switch 2 to the Alarmo, if you're playing the game late at night and it knows your age, it's gonna be like, hey, little nigga, ain't you supposed to be in bed? Like it's gonna have like you could put like a parental control on there that tells you need to go to bed. Alarmo says go to bed, nigga. You got school in the morning.
The longer it takes for you to get up. So rise and shine. You can set an alarm inspired by 5 games. Super Mario Odyssey. Pikmin 4.
Pikmin? Nah, they should have put Star Fox in this bitch. I'm trying to do a barrel roll when I wake up.
Splatoon 3.
You sleepy?
Ring Fit Adventure.
Who asked for that? Ring Fit?
I knew these guys would show up.
And The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Wake up, Link.
Each game features 7 alarm varieties known as scenes. And they all have their own combination of music and sounds. And when you connect to the internet, you can get more alarms as free updates as they become available.
As long as they're free.
Besides the alarm function, Alarmo is packed with features to support you throughout the day, such as sleepy sounds, which play when you get into bed and help you wind down.
I mean, that might be useful. I'm not gonna lie, I do sleep with I have a Chromecast in my bedroom. I sleep with the 10-hour rain on. Ambient sound does knock me the fuck out. If there's something that like auto sets it to where I don't have to, because sometimes I'll forget to put it on. Like if there's something that automatically turns on every night, that's nice. That might, I don't know if it's worth 100, but maybe like a Black Friday sale, maybe.
Records, which keep a log of your sleep and movement while in bed.
Damn, nigga, you was moving last night. That's what I was gonna say.
And Hourly Chime,
Yeah, the rain
which
be
features
hitting.
various Nintendo characters signaling the top of the hour. Add some play to the start of your day. Alarmo. For a limited time, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo is only available for purchase online by paid Nintendo Switch Online members in the US and Canada.
What?
Starting today, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo will also be available to purchase in person at the Nintendo New York store while supplies last.
Wow, artificial scarcity. You gotta go to the Nintendo store in New York just to get it. You know niggas about to flex this shit. Other than that, you can only get it online. And did I hear that correctly? They said Nintendo members only. What the fuck does that mean? Available early to paid Nintendo Switch Online members. Yeah. So you have to subscribe to Nintendo's online service to get there. This is really for hardcore Nintendo fans, bro. Yeah, I'm out. I don't subscribe to Nintendo's online, so I can't even buy it. Way to limit your purchasing power there, buddy. That's crazy. Hopefully, maybe it'll come down in price. What is issue linked? No scalpers. Yeah, scalpers about to go crazy. Subscribe plus a clock and and you don't even get an adapter after all that shit. That's the crazy part. Let me see. Is someone in debt nearby? Chinese court uses chat app to alert people as part of a social credit system. Map and WeChat mini program developed by this court identifies nearby broke people, while users can also report people to court. The Chinese government's expanding its social credit system already prevents those with debts by trialing tickets and sending children to expensive schools. So they developed an app in China. Like the apps you can download to see how many PDF files live near you. They have one for broke niggas, bro. Yeah, there are 10 broke. That shit is funny, but it's not funny at the same time. Like, yo, this shit is a violation. This shit is a violation of personal privacy, bro. But these fucking go woke, go broke channels that say, oh, Wukong is better because it doesn't abide to the Western ideology. It's not woke. Shout out to the Chinese government. You niggas want to live like this? Like, you want to live like, I'm good off that, bro. I'm good off that. That's a violation of pride. Because here's the thing, everybody's down on their luck at any point. There's a lot of PS4 niggas out there, bro. Just because you up this year don't mean you're going to be up next year. You shouldn't be shamed for the shit. Let people get their money up. If you broke, just say that. That's nasty, bro. Like, imagine if somebody developed an app where you could see all the PS4 niggas in your neighborhood and you get an alert. Like, how you get, remember last week when I got the, what's the alert that plays on your phone when somebody like gets kidnapped or something like that? The emergency alert. Yeah, imagine everybody gets a big ass emergency alert on their phone. Yeah, the Amber Alert. You check your phone. Did somebody get kidnapped? We gotta go rescue them. Remember the RDC clip? Just turns out there's a PS4 nigga 4 blocks down the street. Be careful. They might infect you with their For Honor gameplay. Gotta move out that neighborhood. The fucking property value. That's funny, but this is funny, but I wouldn't want to live like this. This is gross. I'll stick to my freedoms. Halo Infinite 2 was in development before being canceled, it's claimed. 343 Industries, now Halo Studios, was working on a sequel to Halo Infinite. According to a new claim, Halo Infinite 2 was in development before it was ultimately canceled. That's funny. How the fuck do you make a Halo Infinite 2 if infinite means unlimited? There's no such thing as infinite times 2. But anyways, Rebs Gaming, who has been at the forefront of Halo coverage, says that Halo Infinite 2 is in development on the Slipspace engine that was developed for the first Infinite game. The development, he said, continued until a leadership change in late 2022, where the decision was made to move the franchise to Unreal 5 that led to the cancellation. So there you go. I'm not going to read the rest of it. You get the gist of it. It was planned, but it's not coming. It seems like they decided to scrap everything. If you missed last stream, the big thing that's going on over at Microsoft is 343 Industries changed their name to Halo Studios. I don't know why we're supposed to care. It's the same team that keeps fucking up Halo. And they're now moving their games from their own proprietary engine to Unreal Engine 5 to streamline the development process and get out content much quicker, they said. They're trying to position this as like some type of proposition that's amazing for the consumer, but I think it's just more of them leaning into live service games, because if they now no longer have to worry about working on their own engine, they can now just pump out more skins. Yeah, they went to that's right, I forgot. You said the woke engine. Unreal 5 is the woke engine. I forgot. It is the woke engine. Some good news we got going on in television. Velma was canceled after 2 seasons. HBO Max confirms it's official. Velma will not be returning for a 3rd season of Max. IGN is confirmed with the streaming service. Over the past 2 seasons, who cares? I ain't reading this statement. This show fucking sucks. It should have never made it past 1 season. I watched the 1st season. This shit was awful. So if you hated it, it's out of here. There was a 2nd season. I didn't even know there was a 2nd season. It got like 3 episodes for me. I turned that shit the fuck off. This is one of the few times where I really agree with the internet, because the internet was shitting. I was like, this show was bad. I was like, oh my God, this is not Velma. Get this shit the fuck out of here. And more positive news. Aaron Pierre has been casted as Jon Stewart for the Lantern series. For those unaware, they're rebooting the entire DCU, And one of the things they're doing is a TV show based off the Lanterns. Although I think the Lanterns deserve their own movie. It's space and the power rings and shit. All the special effects. I'm genuinely curious how they're going to do a Green Lantern TV show. And it's not going to be one Green Lantern. It's going to be a bunch. It's going to highlight a bunch of them. And Jon Stewart's going to be one of them. So they announced that Aaron Pierre is going to be playing them. It's on CW. No. I don't know what. Nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. The CW. No, nigga. I don't know what. I don't know why that's so fucking funny. The CW is horrible. I'm going to be honest. I'm not familiar with this actor. What has he been in? Put me on, chat. I was going to ask y'all, is this a good pick? Put me on. Is this a good pick for Jon Stewart? I'm not familiar with this dude. We going to the IMDb. Rebel Ridge. I've never seen it. Okay, this show's got rated an 8. This one got rated a 7.4, 6.9, 6.9. Those are 7s. Those are 7s. Looks like he's done mostly good shit. Rebel Ridge was good. Some people were saying no. Yeah, I've never seen this actor before. Oh, he was in Krypton. What? Who did he play in Krypton? I liked Krypton. What did he play in Krypton? Aaron Pierre. He played Devon? Who the fuck was that? Devon. Oh, I do remember this dude. I do remember this dude in the show. That was a long time ago. That's still, I feel like that's not enough sample size that I'm familiar with him. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not familiar with him, so hopefully it's a good pick. No one's fucking with this. Apparently it's gonna be an Earth-based mystery instead of a space adventure, so they fucked it up. Like I said, I questioned this off rip because it was a TV show. I feel like the Lanterns deserve a movie. It's just too much going on and it needs a bigger budget, I feel like, in terms of special effects. He did good action in Rebel Ridge. We gotta see that script. And then the other one that got announced as well is Kyle Chandler is being signed on as Hal Jordan in the Lanterns. I wonder if we're gonna get Guile Gardner. I'm not familiar with this dude either. Is he a good actor, chat? Kyle Chandler. Let's go to his IMDb. What was he in? Argo, Super 8, Friday Night Lights, Manchester by the Sea. I've never seen any of that. He's in a lot. Super Pumped, Mayor of Kingston, Star Wars Visions, Godzilla vs. King. I've not seen any of this. What's the rating on this? Nathan Fillion is Guy Gardner? Oh, so he is gonna be in it. Okay. He's a good actor. Y'all saying he's good? Y'all co-sign him? We gotta see a trailer. Seeing is believing for me for a TV show with this shit. But that's who's playing the two main Lanterns, I guess. He's mid too. He's old. Just because he's old doesn't mean he's bad. What are you talking about? Dude? That doesn't make him a bad actor. I don't know his acting is mid, to be honest. We'll see. Well, I'm gonna wait till a trailer drops because I'm not familiar enough with them, so I'm not gonna give like a crazy opinion. Instead, we're gonna go into the sub box. I just wanted to make y'all aware of that's who got picked. I saw that on the timeline. This is an ignorant ass thumbnail. Trap Lord Ross 2 hours ago. Philly's deadly gang war. The death of Mr. Disrespectful. Trigger fingers. What's going on in this sub box? New JG video. Big ass head. You can see that shit in the thumbnail. Don't worry, Florida safe. JG's head gonna block all the winds. Big ass forehead. Sparking Zero Diablo 4. Yeah, that shit was 4 hours. That's a watch later. Verballs. What the fuck is Verballs? Why you should care about Witchfire? Tell me why I should care. This amazing webcam got even more amazing. Cleared hot. Official publishing announcement. If y'all haven't read it, Absolute Batman Goes Hard. Okay. We got a Metaphor trailer. Get the alarm. Oh, we already watched that. Off the Grid official cutscene. I want some gameplay. No cutscenes. We know Sparking Zero's out. I seen Sparking Zero's doing really good numbers. I saw this morning it had like 90,000 people on Steam alone. And it's only in early access, so it's easily gonna crack 100,000 when it goes. Because the game doesn't come out officially until Friday. The early access was like $100. What's this? A Quiet Place, A Road Ahead. Let's see. So shout out to them going crazy. Oh, I opened it twice. No. What the fuck? Shit, wildin'. NVIDIA's AI Summit, the next wave of AI in 14 minutes. I'm going to entertain that. Nitrogen Omega? What's that? People are getting exposed on Sparking Zero, saying it's too hard. I am curious to see, because I've seen a lot of people crying about the Great Ape. We were talking about that in the group chat. I'm curious to see if the game is... I'm not saying it's not hard because I haven't played it, but I am curious to see how hard it actually is. Because, like, from my perspective, like, people are talking about it like it's a Souls game, like it's Elden Ring or something, or Liza P. And I'm like, is it hard, or do you anime dweebs suck at games? Because we all know you niggas play games where you only tap B to do a fucking combo in Ultimate Ninja Storm. So when you come from a game where you only tap B to do your combo, Sparking Zero might feel kind of hard for you because you got to do a couple different buttons. But I'll see for myself. I could see. I could be wrong. Are you gonna play the Silent Hill remake? No, that's not on the cup of tea for me. It's too many games. Let me go to why you should care about Witchfire. God forbid a game have a learning curve. That's what I'm saying. Like, just because it has a, I think they're confused. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out, does the game have a learning curve or is it actually hard? Because there's a difference. There is a difference. And I'm trying to figure out, do you niggas suck?
If you're looking for a first-person shooter with tight
This game's called Witchfire.
Smart and deadly enemies. Deep but streamlined gameplay systems.
Giant characters can be harder to fight, but I promise it's easier. I'll be the judge this Friday.
Witchfire might be the
I've been
game
playing.
for you.
I wouldn't call it
The
a hard
game comes
game.
from the
It's interesting because most of the people in my chat are saying that, yeah, it's not hard, which I know a lot of y'all in the chat play more games than the average person. That's why I said, like, I question. I know it seems really mean, but I really do question niggas who wear Dragon Ball Z Hawaiian t-shirts on everything. Everything. I question your life choices, your fashion choices, your choice in hygiene, and your ability to adapt and play a game, because all them niggas play is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They play Jump Force. They play Xenoverse 1 and 2. They play the My Hero Academia 3D Arena Brawler. They're gonna play that Bleach Arena Brawler. The One Punch Man Arena Brawler. There's probably some other ones I'm forgetting. And what do all those games have in common? You press B to win. You press B to win. So now with Xenoverse, you got to press a couple other controls. It might be a little hard. It might be a little hard.
Polish
Jump Force is lit,
headed
though.
up by the original founders of People Can Fly, the developer
No
behind
Xenoverse 2
titles
slander. I'm
such
not
as
slandering
Bulletstorm
anything. I'm
and
not slandering anything.
Outriders.
I'm
And
just
then,
talking about
after
skill.
forming their new studio, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, a walking sim
kill
detective
shit.
game. This is why you should care about Witchfire.
So this is made by the same team that brought us Outriders.
Witchfire is inspired by several different games, including both Dark Souls and Destiny, according to the developers themselves, and those inspirations are worn on the game's sleeve. Witchfire has the player take on the role of a prayer, a witch hunter that is tasked with seeking out and taking down the eponymous enchantresses. After selecting one of 6 prayers, each with different focuses and starting gear, you'll go on expeditions into different territories that the game's witches have
Hey, the
dominated.
gunfire
Armed
does
with
look
a variety
crispy.
of firearms and magical spells, you will take down mobs that have been brought under the witch's control. A variety of different enemies challenging you in various ways, such as the lunging swordsman, the sniping arcbuster, and the hollow wretches that use magical blasts that slowly track you down. Taking down bad guys will cause them to drop Witchfire, the resource that makes the game's gothic world go round. Witchfire can then be brought back to the game's hub, the Hermitorium, in order to level up your various stats. You can also start research projects in the Hermitorium, which over time will give you access to a plethora of different gear, such as new weapons, spells, and items
Remnant
that
and
augment
Doom
your character.
combined?
Witchfire can also be spent to unlock hidden areas within the hub that will provide access to new tools to take on your witchy foes. You can decide to
That's the 800
retreat
we got
back
in
to
here
the
if you knew hit the
Hermitorium
follow
at
button.
any time in your expedition to bank the Witchfire you've already collected, as long as you are able to hunt down the limited portals that offer you safe haven. However, if you should perish on your journey, you'll drop all the Witchfire you've gathered, and will need to venture back out and visit your remains if you should hope to collect it. While it may seem at first that finding the boss that controls each of the regions would be relatively easy, considering how concisely each location is built, the various locales are deceptively designed, and vanquishing the witches at the heart of them will take numerous runs that will ask you to upgrade your prayer accordingly, as well as complete specific objectives to peel back the layers of each territory. Mixing the aesthetics and gameplay of the Soulsborne series with tight, Destiny-like gameplay, all tucked in a roguelite wrapper, makes
Am I
for
back?
an incredibly satisfying experience that will have you declaring just one more run after every expedition. But
saw someone
developer The
play the
Astronauts
beta.
hasn't
It
just
looked
plugged
good
in a
from what
bunch
I
of
saw.
borrowed gameplay systems. It has tied them all together with its own ingenious
It's
mechanics
called
that make
Witchfire,
Witchfire feel wholly unique,
Cernus,
most
welcome
obvious
to
of
the
which is
stream.
the game's dodging and stamina system. When you start an expedition, your stamina meter will be yellow, known in the games as
Stamina
focus.
meter in
If
a
you dodge
shooter?
in focus while looking at an enemy, a floating red orb will appear next to them for a handful of
Although
seconds. If you
Remnant 2 had a stamina meter though, but that made more sense contextually because it had a dodge roll. Let me see.
and shoot this orb before it disappears, you will stun the enemy, opening them up for massive amounts of damage. Of course, this mechanic isn't easily exploitable. If you take damage, you'll be kicked out of
I
focus,
played early access,
and will
it's
need to
cool,
rack
but
up
it's
some
hard as
kills
fuck.
in order to
Okay.
get it back. This is a good balance of rewarding those who can get into a good flow state, and equally incentivizes players to find it again once that flow, focus, is broken.
I feel like this could run on the PS4.
Weapons offer interesting new gameplay dynamics.
like
One
PS4
heavy spell
niggas need to
allows
be
you create
quiet.
An ethereal bell, which when shot
Not you,
sends
but,
out
yeah.
a stunning ring that can bring a horde of enemies to a complete standstill. An incredibly useful tool when up against a mob of bad guys. We have just scratched the surface of the different gameplay systems and mechanics that grow and expand at a satisfying pace that you will discover if you play the game. Needless to say, Witchfire feels like a smart combination of familiar design with new ideas, all condensed into a tight and rewarding experience.
Early access. Yeah, it was an Epic
Witchfire has
exclusive
been
that's finally
in
hitting the
development
real
for a long
market.
time. After the parts when people can fly
Oh, so
in-
this game is not new. So it was exclusive to the Epic Store, and now it's coming out everywhere else.
the early
Okay.
2010s, the founders of the Astronauts quickly spun up their first project, the critically acclaimed
Yeah, that's a
Evangeline
that's a
Carter,
quick way to kill
which
your
Witchfire
game.
does
Make an
have
Epic
hints of in
exclusive.
its
I hope Epic
exploration.
cut them a nice
year
check.
After that game's release, the Astronauts began development of Witchfire in 2015, with the game getting its first trailer at the 2017 Game Awards.
It's
The
out
game
now,
then
it came out
entered
in
early access
2023.
in 2023 as an Epic Game
That's a
Store
shame, 'cause this
exclusive,
game
before
honestly
coming to
doesn't
Steam
look
in
bad.
September 2024, still in early access, albeit with numerous updates. Now, I know some people are averse
Is
to
there
the
a
idea
story?
of jumping into an early access game, but Witchfire feels way more finished and polished than some games that fall under the early access banner, and I would even say that early access plays to the game's roguelite design very well. The Astronauts have clearly
So it's
been hard
not
at work on the
done?
game,
You're
with
losing
several
me.
meaty updates to the early access experience over the last year, including new locations such as the Isle of the Damned, a rocky island with a towering structure at its center. All that time,
AKA the beaches of Cleveland.
the developers have been in constant communication with their audience via numerous blog posts.
It's called
that offer
Witchfire.
a refreshingly candid and transparent look at how the game is progressing. This is a game that the developers clearly want to provide frequent and meaningful updates for. The rollout of updates plays nicely with the game's roguelite design.
I'm not gonna lie, you lost me. The game's not done. Y'all niggas know I don't do these early access games. Fuck that. You niggas gotta earn my dollar. But there's the video if you want to check out more on it. You lost me at early access. But if it's not on Game Pass, early access, we don't care. Let's check out NVIDIA's AI Summit 2024, the next wave of AI. Nerd shit. I'm not gonna lie, if I don't hear no cool features for the average consumer, I'm turning this video off. If this is a stage presentation full of gigawatts and gigawatts, nigga, we don't care.
In this special address is just give you a glimpse of all the great work that you have done with us. And it's really about the work that you are doing, that we're ideally helping you enable.
You're yapping. You're yapping.
Running our systems with not just performance.
Oh, I think it's a gigawatt. It's a gigawatt fest.
It's going to mean that we're going to need data centers that understand this accelerated computing infrastructure. The amount of technology in here is just, it's a marvel of engineering. All of these components, we purposely built these racks.
I don't think this is for us, chat. We do not care about all the mega thresholds and shit.
And this software has to be new. We have to be able to.
Yeah, I apologize. This is some nerd shit. This is gigawatts. Yeah, we don't care. This is not for. This is for like developers and shit. We got Mega Thread Ripper course over 9,000 Hawaiian t-shirt and a Diet Coke. That shit is crazy. Nitro Gin Omega. What is this? "14 minutes of a nigga breathing hard." Gameplay? No gameplay. You know the rules. No gameplay. We don't care. Verballs. Sounds like furballs.
Calling all space
Ooh,
janitors.
it's looking a
Join
little Full
Orbis
Sail.
and Take on Dr. Corbett's
Yeah, the art
crazy
style was cool.
Verballs.
Subscribe to coolmathgames.com for $5 a month and experience our new premium 3D platformer. Do you want to relive the PS3 era? Who designed this character? Them niggas said, have you ever wanted to play as Murdoch from Marvel? No. Cleared hot. As soon as I seen the camera angle, no thank you. Bulwark Evolution. Nerd shit. A Quiet Place. We flying through them tonight? I told you, I'm not entertaining none of this shit. Time is money. Gameplay? Okay. Little alien hiding game. Yeah, it looks like Alien Isolation. If you like those type of games, it looks like it might be good. Oh, look, no PS4. Sorry, brokies. What's this? Fear the Deer. What is this? Tomb Raider. The Legend of Lara Croft. 6 hours ago. I missed this one. I remember his face. It wasn't he in the I don't remember the character's name, but I'm pretty sure he was in the last few games. I remember shit, ain't no black people in this whole trailer. At the end, the nigga said, I got what you need, and pull out the Glocks. Get the fuck out of here, dude. The show looks pretty good, though. I'd watch it. That was fucking funny, though. I got what you need. Hey, nigga. I got what you need. What did you link? Official trailer for Invincible Fight Girl 1 day ago? What is this? That looked alright. Have you heard of Vox Machinima? Nah. That looked alright. That's like if I was bored and there was nothing to watch, I would check it out. Maybe like one episode, see what it's about. Terrible name, but seems cool. Invincible Fight Girl. Well, they couldn't call it Invincible Girl because then probably get it confused with Amazon's Invincible. I think that's all I